What is this squash-shaped bowl with legs found in a 19th century New York houseboat? It sits on 4 wooden legs with a center stretcher at the feet. The bowl is the same wood with a lining that might be fabric or maybe leather. It is short, too short to function as a standing workstation, and not really footstool height. There was a sink and toilet built into the houseboat, so I don't think it is either of those things. Any idea what it is or how old? It's a 19th century bidet. They had a ceramic bowl that fitted inside, and the indentations in the side are made for thighs. Its origins trace back to the 17th century France, where it first appeared in royal bedrooms. The word bidet itself means pony in French, likely because you straddle it like a little water horse. Over time, the bidet became a mark of hygiene and sophistication, a far cry from some ancient alternatives like leaves, animal fur, or even corn cobs. But in places like North America, the bidet was overshadowed by the rise of toilet paper in the early 20th century. Marketing campaigns and the toilet paper industry pushed the narrative that paper was the ultimate hygiene solution. With daily showers becoming more accessible, the bidet felt like an unnecessary extra. Now, bidets are making a comeback. With increased awareness about sustainability and hygiene, these water-powered wonders are gaining fans around the world. What is this thing I found in my granddad's old stuff while clearing out the house? I know he was an electrician in the 60s and 70s, or possibly earlier. Any ideas as to what it is? It's an old telephone relay switch, used as the heart of many railroad and industrial phone switching systems in the early part of the 20th century. It's a sort of all-mechanical intelligent relay, one which will only open when it receives a particular coded sequence of pulses. It uses a rotating encoder wheel to decipher pulse trains. What is this, some sort of farmyard tool, hanging from a rural pub ceiling with other farm and garden tools? Around 6 feet long, it has 3 metal blades and a wooden handle. Someone suggested a branding iron, traditionally used on farms to mark livestock with a distinctive symbol or letter, indicating ownership or origin. What would you use this for? It's a 19th century turnip chopper, designed to chop turnips, potatoes, and other root vegetables into smaller, more manageable pieces for animal feed, such as for cattle and pigs. These were crucial, especially for young animals whose teeth were not fully developed, and some remained in use for decades, even after the invention of engine-powered versions in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. What are these constructions for in a wide field in Denmark? Maybe around 4 meters tall and quite huge. My first guess was for boat building. Has anyone seen these things before? It's an incomplete project in Denmark called Fuse, or Full Spectrum Solar Energy, to generate both electricity and district heating. The curved mirrors go on the curved struts, and a pipe with water in the middle on those vertical supports. It stores renewable energy and releases it during periods of peak demand. What is this tool? The brand might be Look because it appears twice on it. There are numbers on top, and some numbers that may be measurements along both sides of the left side in the first photo. The part in the middle will raise up slightly, which moves the curved part on the right. Maybe if it's oiled, it will move more. There are no serial numbers or other writing on it that I can find. Please let me know your thoughts. It's a mid-1970s Look ski binding. The Look company was founded in Nevers, France in 1951 by Jean Bale, who developed the first safety ski binding in 1947. These are probably bindings from a rental shop. The lower part with the tick marks allows the binding to move forward and back on the ski, so a rental shop can adjust bindings to boots. Also, the numbers are the DIN number, a measure of release force. Racing bindings go higher, but 8 is a pretty reasonable max for an adult rental binding. I have 2 of these I've found exactly alike, and 2 smaller ones without the tailpiece on them. I'm clueless about what they are. I guess made of brass, with no maker's mark. Any idea what it's for and when it's from? It's the decorative brass piece found at the upper end of an antique horse's hame. It's the curved part of a horse collar that supports the pulling load and attaches the harness to the vehicle. These are also widely repurposed and popular as decorative and durable handles for walking sticks and canes due to their aesthetic appeal and solid construction. I need help figuring out what this ancient thing is, found in the UK. I was thinking it's a medieval knuckle claw. Some speculation in the comments after I posted is an old part of an ice pick, a shrimp cleaning tool, an old candlestick holder for miners, a crab meat puller, or for farming, like digging up roots. Thanks so much if you have any info. It's a claquette, a medieval musical instrument. Here's one from the Musical Instrument Museums online. To play, the bell is hung on the middle finger by the iron loop, palm up, and struck on the loop with a stout iron ring, worn on the thumb of the same hand. What would you call this 3-footed opening furniture with padded interior? I am having a hard time pinning down what this piece of furniture is called and what it is for. It is a waist high. It opens to reveal a semi-spherical padded interior with sockets along the edges. It was found in London, but I am not certain if it is English. No maker's marks are present, and it looks like it might be from the 18th or 19th century. Any ideas? It's a Victorian sewing stand, from back when it was a big thing. Those shallow round grooves are exactly the right depth and diameter to hold a spool, and the padded top's interior would be perfect for holding your pins and needles too. The basket is a storage for the project you're working on, and materials to make projects. What is this hard material in a lipstick tube? My wife is trying to find out what this could be. It came with 2 tubes of lipstick from the 60s, but the material inside almost feels like a stick of salt. It's about 2 inches tall or 5 centimeters, with a very faint smell of maybe old perfume, but it's barely noticeable. I tried Google Lens and some internet searching, but only lipsticks show up. It's likely old and expired. Any idea what it is? It's a 1930s Bakelite styptic pencil, a grooming tool used to stop bleeding from minor cuts and nicks, particularly those that occur during shaving. It typically contains an astringent substance, such as alum, which helps to constrict blood vessels and promote clotting, thereby sealing the wound. To use it, the tip of the pencil is usually moistened and then gently applied to the bleeding area. My husband just dug this up whilst gardening, and he's quite excited about it. It's registered on September 21st, 1876, which is also my birthday, but not the year, obviously. Does anyone know what it is? Please tell us down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.